I work in the counseling center. I'm a counselor and I do other things, but I really think sort of the three key pieces are not even really like mental health things as much as they are about exercise, sleep, and diet. I mean, it seems so simplistic, and yet, like if I could wave my magic wand and um, students would like all have eat a well balanced meat diet and get good sleep. Like I think so many people would feel so much better. So I think those are the foundational things in terms of self care that I think can really lead to I mean, it's simplistic. But a healthy, balanced diet is going to help with stress. I think it's really easy for all of us to just sort of carb load whenever there's so many opportunities to grab whatever junk is handy, and that's probably not, even though it can feel good it can feel like a little bit of a stress reliever in the short term, but in the long term, probably not. I think coping with anxiety is a challenge for college students in a lot of ways, partly because of the environment, particularly if you live on campus. There's just so much going on, and there can be so much noise and so many activities. It can be so stimulating, living in a res hall. I think there's also, for a lot of students, it can feel like they're always kind of being watched, like you're always on public view, like you've got a roommate and you've got people in your hall watching you as you're walking around campus, or the DC in particular. I think people feel really kind of on the spotlight when they're in the DC. Finding a way to believe that you're okay just the way you are. Because I think there's so many times in our society we get these messages, you need this product, or you need this piece of clothing, or you need to be drinking this whatever, to be okay. And it's like, you're okay just like you are. And the more we can remind ourselves of that, I think that's a key piece to reducing anxiety. But if students are ever feeling like they'd like to meet with a counselor, they can come up to the counseling center anytime and do that. We're open during sort of regular business hours. They can call us. It's an easy way to do that. And usually students get in to meet with somebody within the first 24 or 48 hours.
My name's Kendall Page. I'm a freshman here at Keene State. So to stay mentally and physically healthy here, I love the gym. I have a healthy breakfast. I have oatmeal and bananas every morning. And I try to get a full 8 hours of sleep. I like to dance, so that helps with relieving some stress. And I go to counseling to help with my anxiety and to cope with stress. And and also I plan out my days, so like I get my work done, and I like plan out what I'm doing like each day, like what I want to get done for the day, and it helps. So my counselor here is very helpful. She gives me coping skills like breathing exercises and meditation, and then she gives me like ways to like relieve some stress by like exercising, so like that's one, and then like getting enough sleep, and then also like strategies to like manage time, writing my agenda, like what I'm doing every day. Having friends here at Keene is very helpful because I like don't think I could survive without friends here.